childhood small half bath on a stormy November night when they saw, sticking out above my left ear, my first gray hair. And now, I'm not someone who's afraid of getting older. I just didn't realize it was actually happening at this moment. And to make matters worse, this is all coinciding with my impending graduation that I've been diligently ignoring for the past semester. But it's not really actually graduating that's overwhelming. It's the big question mark that stands behind it. With no career aspirations or epic plans formed, I have no clue how to answer the question on everyone's mind. What are you going to do now? Like all of you, I'm sure, I have a laundry list of discarded dream jobs. I've cycled through hopes to become a NASA psychologist, graphic designer, elementary school teacher, and social worker, with each job gradually losing its shiny appeal until I eventually decide to move on to the next one. However, something strange has happened lately. As I find myself about to enter the real world and claim a seat at the grown-ups table, I do so without any more dreams. It feels as if my well has run dry, and I can no longer call forth the imagination and passion necessary to formulate any potential futures. This semester, I've been trying to answer the question, how do you cope with feeling lost in life? When you realize the carefully constructed path academia has laid out for you for the last 16 years has abruptly ended. Where do you go from there? And I wish I had an answer for all of you, because you're either in the same position as me, or you'll find yourself there at some point. And it feels really, really immense, unlike the end of the world. But it's not. During my last meeting with my supervisor, I actually brought this up, and she told me, life is like when you make pie crust. You throw a whole bunch of flour, butter, and water into a bowl, and then you stick that gooey mess into a dirty Ziploc. And that probably has holes in it. And then you stick that into the refrigerator. And then something magical happens in the fridge. And by the next morning, your previously indistinguishable goo ball has become pie crust. And that's what happens in life too. You won't be able to see the small changes that are occurring during our refrigerator era. But eventually, you'll look up and realize all those small changes have resulted in big changes. And although hope may be difficult to conjure now, you have to cling to the belief that one day, maybe soon, maybe years from now, they'll get made into a beautiful apple pie. Thank you.